Southern Pacific GS4 numbered 4449 returned to the Golden Empire Bay Railroad safely after a rather unexpected morning. The 1941 built 484 would be at the Roundhouse for a while in preparations for another weekend of excursion runs. Since 4449 was built on May 20th, 1941, the Golden Empire Bay Railroad wanted to throw a huge event to celebrate his 84th birthday.
Hey, 449, how are you doing?
Good, surprisingly, after some diesels stole my passenger cars.
Who are they? We had 4 engines stealing reefers from us a couple of months ago.
What a coincidence! There were also 4 diesel thieves involved as well. One of them was a fake bonnet, and there were 3 other UP engines.
Those were the ones that stole someone else's dream. How'd you get those passenger cars back?
Well, a switcher number 2497 saw them coming and he pushed them right onto the main line, wrecking those 4 diesels.
That switcher deserves your praise. He's such a cool engine. Me and Zach were once lost where we were heading somewhere to pick up empty grain cars. That switcher knew where we were going. I couldn't have trusted him more than anyone else on the line.
From what I'm hearing, I know all diesels weren't devils. Even better, my passenger cars weren't damaged in the process.
Hey, 4449, I heard what happened. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Tell me, what's the history behind those diesels?
Oh, I remember Maxwell. The UPS United Mac was tested and wow, he was causing so much trouble. He was rude and was hardly working in many cases.
He made me do his job because he lied about his tracks and motors not working.
While Lawrence, the fake bonnet number 735, was harassing many smaller engines and never got a single freight car delivered. Same with Marcus and Ryder.
They were going to be scrapped, but an individual swooped in and bought those 4. I'm sure he regret his decision.
I wonder how this railroad even got their hands on random engines. You guys got some history with those bad engines. Anyways, I got a big event coming up this weekend.
Are you all ready?
I am. I can't wait to pour out tons of smoke. Alright, let's get ready to roll. That was perfect. Here's to another 100 run-bys, I suppose. Second time I'm headed with 3 engines or more. I ain't never seen so much use on this line before. Oh, I assume this line is for freight storage? Yeah, we got them cleared out shortly before you came. This line also received new trestles, not what I expected on a rarely used line. I'm glad that choice was made to sustain heavier engines like us. For 4449 that night, another photographer's night session was held.
This reminds me of the night where Donovan, another GS4, chased me, Isabella, and Pablo back in early October. We all thought it was a good idea, but he wrecked us all.
Wait, you're telling me you were involved in the haunting of 4446? How did you even get that damn daylight on your railroad? Let's just say, you're not exactly the first GS4 to be on our railroad. I brought up the story of Donovan and just like that, he was summoned.
Thankfully, my tuner was the only major part that was damaged. Pablo was repaired, but Isabella couldn't due to how expensive it was.
Next thing you know, your yardmaster will banish ghost stories at this rate. That's why I was brought over while the three were out. Anyways, this weekend will feel long but also fun. The Golden Empire Bay Railroad Steam Celebration was held at the Terminus Station over the weekend. It was going to be the biggest steam event in California pulled off since Rail Fair 99 at the California State Railroad Museum in Sacramento, California. All the steam engines a part of the railroad were displayed. Rail fans, foamers, and people alike crowded around the station in nearby places. In case there was an extra demand for passengers, Tiana was on hand with another train to head up to a junction nearby Leebrook and return back to the Terminus station. Well, I know you're prepared. Enjoy every second of this weekend. I will. Thanks, Doyle.
Picture a land where the sky is so blue, storybook land of wonder, magical island just waiting for you. Island of Sodor, make your dreams come true. Imagine a place where the sun always smiles, the valleys are green as can be. Friends that you love are waiting for you. Island of Sodor, make your dreams come true. Children, follow the dream to a land of make-believe. Follow the road that leads to your dream, over the hills and mountains. Look for the skies with stars in their eyes. Island of Sodor will make your dreams come true. Children, follow the dream to a land of make-believe. The island of Sodor, magical land where dreams
Wow, the heat and the weight of the passenger cars are wearing me out. I feel like I need a helper for the next 2 trips. No worries, I'll help. As some coupled up to the Daylight Northern, Miley came in with a Montana special. All cameras focused to catch the sight of 2 Southern Pacific steam era trains. Hey there once again, I see Sam is on the point. Just helping out. I recall something like this was done with you years ago. Oh yeah, it was a surprise doubleheader too. Have fun, guys. You're here for a while, so I can do the honor of being a hard-working helper. It's all good. I appreciate it.
I'm impressed by how much you can pull.
Yeah, I can haul heavy trains like this on the El Paso and Southwestern in the Southern Pacific into the 1950s.
How are you not tired of steaming around the railroad for so long? You've gone around more than most of the steamers could have combined.
Well, enjoy every minute of your visit is all I can give out. There's no way he calls our boring railroad enjoyable. Even the most average job outside of California is more neutral than a fun job here.
Why can't you just be grateful being a sub-soldier here? Many engines would love to be in the situation that you are.
I wish I were them. It's better to be scrapped than work for another railroad. Sheesh, wait until she realizes that life isn't like this forever. As the day ended, 4449 along with all of the Golden Empire Bay Railroad steam engines sat by the terminus station. It was a fun day to reunite many of the steam engines to whom thought would never happen. Those rail fans were crazy. Everywhere I looked, they took photos as if they've never seen a steam engine.
Or even the Big Boy 4014 event at Roswell last July in 2024 didn't make everyone go wild or fight for spots. I can't wait for this event to end so I can work in peace.
I understand this event is like a huge concert. One day you'll miss the minute you're living in, so I suggest you enjoy everything tomorrow to the fullest.
How am I supposed to enjoy when I can't operate? I've been stuck in my shed for months and soon I'll be down for an FRA inspection.
Look, if you are still serviceable, that's what matters. Look at me. I was once operable, but after that wreck, I'm now a static piece. I was once displayed in Oak Park after I was donated from the Southern Pacific. It was forever until I was restored, but miracles do happen. May 25th was the last day 4449 would be operating on Golden Empire Bay Railroad trackage. Since there weren't many people compared to the day before, an extra train wasn't needed. Miley arrived with her Montana special in tow. I hope you have a safe trip back to Portland in the next coming days. Thanks, Miley. I'll miss ya, but we sure made lots of memories that'll last for years to come. Farewell. Goodbye, 4449. Tiana was given an opportunity later in the day to double head with the Daylight Northern. Both Western Pacific and Southern Pacific together, something never done in decades. Yep, time to have another great passenger run. It all started out well, but over time, Tiana started to feel weird. For an unknown reason, I'm feeling stranger than usual. I was already checked over this morning and nothing is wrong. All of a sudden, Tiana's crank pin snapped, frightening both the crews of the engine. Stop the train! Something broke! Oh snap! Tiana's crew surveyed the damage, while 4449's crew had to see if anyone was harmed. Luckily, everyone was safe. Looks like we need another diesel engine to take us back to the terminus station. No, we're not letting our passengers down. I can push her and haul the excursion by myself. This was what I was built for in 1941. Are you sure? The damage isn't too bad, so I think it's possible. Yes, I can do it. I'll show everyone the true power of steam.
Alright, I guess I don't have to do anything for now.
With one mighty heave, 4449 released a cloud of steam and got the train moving. 4449 was exhausted, but he knew he had Doyle, the passengers, and rail fans counting on him. Pushing both Tiana and pulling UP 1996 in the excursion wasn't simple, but it gave the Daylight engine determination. I got it. No stopping now. This train needs to be at the terminus station. Well done, 4449. Keep it up and we'll be there in no time. It was difficult at first working up the grade, but once he reached the top, 4449 easily crested down the grade back to the terminus station. Everyone was impressed to see the Daylight 484 towing the broken down Tiana, especially Andre, Isaiah, London Tipton, and Kylie, 4 of the Amtrak engines that were there to see it. Wow, I'm blown away from your help. Thank you so much. You're welcome. That was nothing. That was one amazing assistance.
It's nice to see that you're still working well, 4449. You could be like 844 when you helped a stalled train one time.
Oh yeah, 844 told me that more than a decade ago, they never retired steam just because they were weak. It was the cost of maintenance. It sure is an honor to witness a once-in-a-lifetime event and moment, and I'm pleased to see it. Glad to know that. I never seen you around much too, so it's cool you came at the right time. Before 4 p.m., Sam went to switch Tiana onto her track in front of Carly. As there wasn't enough passengers for the 4 p.m. run, passengers were invited for the rescheduled 6 p.m. run that was a dedication to the volunteers and crews that prepped the steam engine. Soon, London Tipton and Kylie departed for the Bay Area, while Isaiah and Andre were bound for Bakersfield taking passengers home. The last ride at 6 p.m. was an extra train as a thank you to the volunteers and those that helped prepare and set up the event. It was a huge undertaking to those that thought wouldn't be made possible. This is it. One more excursion run and it's the end. This was one hell of an adventure in California. It was. I'll miss this place.
Last run here yet for 449? You sure are making so many runs.
Yep, making my last run. I apologize if I made any of you insane.
It's fine. It was rather fun having you.
I can't believe it's time for the 4449 to go. He was an engine more special than other steam locomotives that I know.
I understand what you're saying. Man, even my beautiful bicentennial paint scheme can't compete with his daylight paint scheme.
For sure. Although, yours isn't bad.
So glad to see you running. I was too busy for the past few days that I couldn't see you operating.
At last, I get to see an operating steam excursion star. Take care, 4449.
Thank you. I'm glad your wishes came true.
It was only a few seconds of interaction with the Daylight GS4, but that was special.
Well, Yarnmaster plans to have much of us visit the 4449 before he returns to Portland. Of course, if every engine wants to see him.
One last sunset on the Golden Empire Bay Railroad. Great 2 weeks of 2025 so far. I betcha. Finally, the last run of 4449 on the Golden Empire Bay Railroad was completed. The steam celebration event soon came to a close with Andy towing back the daylight excursion to the yards nearby, and Elena, the Santa Fe Bicentennial SD45, gathered all the Golden Empire Bay Railroad steam engines. It's time for you to head back to Portland. How do you feel about that? I'll miss this railroad. For once, everything felt like I traveled back in time. The state isn't in its top shape, but it was sure a fantastic time. Traffic is soon to pick up tomorrow. I'll have to leave you in the yards nearby until after Thursday. It's a while, but at least you'll spend time outside in the fresh air.
You're right. I'll be out to be worked on for a while.
This event for sure was a chance to reunite all of us steam engines before most of us go down for our FRA inspections in the future. I don't like these type of events where steam engines must be taken down for so long. It's better than steaming around unsafely and potentially exploding. Besides, you'll be better than ever once you are inspected and reassembled together. The day had finally arrived. It was time for 4449 to leave California. All the engines gathered around the 4449 saying their last words and their farewells. Thank you so much for coming down here and for everyone involved in making this happen. Our pleasure. It's an honor to run the 4449 in the state he used to work in. A great birthday gift for him. You know, if you want to come back again, we can plan for the 4449 to do revenue freight service. It might happen one day, but for now, I must focus on heading home. Thank you for planning everything and making sure all is well. I know the Western Pacific and the Southern Pacific had rivalries with each other, but that doesn't define the fact that we're good friends. True words have never been spoken. Thanks, Tiana.
I'll miss you, 4449. You make great runs that I'll never forget.
I know, but we'll still be good friends, Marissa, even if I'm far away. Time to get moving now. Aurora, I'll let you know how things are going. I'll be on my way home now. Thank you everyone, and I hope you all will do great. Well, I guess it's time to get back working. We still have jobs to do.
You're right. We wouldn't want to let the 449 down.
Back to work, everyone. We still have a railroad to run.